Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing, this is all I can find. I know it's been like big over the TikTok. Sound old. But these are dollar store, or Dollar Tree I should say. They're not really a dollar anymore, it's $1.25. But this is from the brand Ioni. So I got this. This is like the, I guess the Chinese New Year collection. There was some on a display, and all I can gather is a couple of liquid eyeshadows, which we will be trying out, and then lip plumper. This is just from the regular line, but there's also a hydrating sheer color thing that kind of looks like that. What is it called? Bisou brand. And then this, which is the Mood Lip Balm. So we're gonna see how these are. These were again $1.25. There's like a little, there was a tiny display in the front of the one nearest to me, and they just had some of their stuff there. So I was like, okay, I mean, I'll try it out. I was like going to Dollar Tree for like office decor, but not this. Ooh. All right, let's get into it. All right, now that I got it all out of its packaging, I will say the feel of it is definitely dollar store. So I wanted to not have my foundation on because I wanted to try the eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadows. They don't smell like anything, which is good. This is called Curiosity Gray, and this is the Monkey. Let's swatch. Okay. I kind of want to use this in a look that I'm going to create. Okay, it shears out pretty well. So I feel like that could be a nice topper for something. And then I do have, and I want to make sure it's not stinging my hand too. This one is called, so this one is called Curiosity Gray. This one's the Pig. This one's called Laid Back Champers. What kind of name is that? This one smells a lot more like plastic. Ooh, but that one's pretty. It's a nice shimmer. Almost like a highlighter. They're very sheer when you blend them out, but it seems like they dry down pretty quick. So that's not bad. Then the next thing I have is a lip oil. What did I do with it? And this one just looks like that, you know, that Bisou honey lip oil. That's what this looks like. But this is called this Lunar Zodiac. This is the dragon, and this is the shade. What is the shade? Purple Gold. There is no purple or gold about it. It's just, oh whoa, that smells like Smarties. That's what it smells like. You know, the chalky candy Smarties? That's what it smells like. Not sticky. Okay, and then next item is another lip product. This is the Lunar Zodiac. This is the Ox, and this is called Pink. And you can see it's like a yellow brown with flecks of holographic in it. And then I'm gonna swatch. Oh, that stinks. Oh, I don't like the way that smells. What does it smell like? It smells a little bit like a stale tea, if that is anything. It smells like a stale tea. And then of course the packaging is pretty cheap. I mean, you're getting it's $1. And then the non-Lunar Zodiac thing is the Lip Plumper Gloss. This is the shade Hot Alerts. Oh wait, no, it's not the shade Hot Alert. I don't even know what shade this is. Doesn't say. Plump it up, high shine, moisturized, paraben free. No color, I don't know. It just says Hot Alert, fill spicy heat, and get plumped lips. There's a shade. It's like a pink. Faint pixie stick smell. But there's the shade. All right, we're gonna put this on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyeshadow look, and then I'm going to add these items to my eyes, and of course lips. I'll be doing all the things. Then I'll be adding those into the look. Wish me luck. All right, makeup look is pretty much done. Of course, I left a space for the sparkles. So we're going to do this guy, which is the monkey. And I kind of want to get it on a flat brush, unless I want to put it straight. Who knows? Let's see. I'm just gonna spread it out because I just want I want a little sparkle. I want it to kind of pop still. So we're going to just spread it around. And it is taking off some of that powder I had underneath. I just put like a kind of sheer powder, and it is kind of removing that a little bit. I mean, this is very subtle. I thought it would be darker, but it's not. That's okay. And we're gonna put this one, which is the pig, in the inner corner, which that does a pretty good job. And then I kind of want to do it as a highlighter. Let's see how it will do as a highlighter. Ooh, no, it's not faring well as a highlighter because it just took off some of my makeup. So that is a no. More of the eyes, not necessarily that. All right, I'm gonna put the monkey one again underneath here. Like I said, it's very sheer. Oh dear. It's very sheer, and it does dry down. It's not very easy to work, let me tell you. I feel like you have to like build a little to make the sparkles come out. Okay, that's better. Not entirely, but it's gonna be better. Yeah, so you have to build layers, but it does take off your eyeshadow. So this would probably work best on its own all over your lid, but do note that you're gonna need to make sure you don't have any makeup under your eyes or else it won't work. But the inner corners seem to work pretty well. And if you want to know what palette, I just totally dropped that. If you want to know what palette I used this one from Cosmic Brushes. I'm going to go ahead and take Nettle to blend into that sparkly color, just to make it cohesive. So this is the Undergrowth palette, which I have not filmed me swatching and using. So if you want more or less like some mini reviews on these palettes, because it's one of my favorite brands, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna have to like retouch this part up because it did not fare well for some reason. So that liquid eyeshadow, I wanted to use it as a highlight, but it's not working as a highlight. So even if I were, I'm just weary about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this guy. Actually, no, this one's terrible. I don't like that one. We're gonna use a highlighter. Let's go with my Farrah highlighter, which is, honestly, it'll go with this look pretty well. That works for me. All right, now we're gonna skip ahead to the lips. What to do first? We're gonna do this guy that smells like, oh, it stinks. It smells like rancid tea. Oh, it tastes awful. The color is actually quite nice though. but it tastes gross. It's a pretty color, but it tastes disgusting. All right, let's put this lip oil over top. And this one is the Dragon. That one was, the heck was that one again? Ox. The Smarties smelling lip oil does its thing. It is definitely something I really like. I like that. It's comfortable, not sticky. Hydrating, I don't know. I'm gonna put the lip plumper on top. I know I'm layering like 3 different products. I wanna see if this lip plumper works. Not feeling anything. Let's give it some time. All right. I gave it some time to kind of do its thing, and it's not burning. It says hot alert, feel the spicy heat. It's cooling very slightly. All right, let's go over this stuff. What you get, what you pay for. It's $1.25 to be precise. It's not phenomenal. It's not life-changing. It's dollar grade makeup. So let's start with this guy, the monkey. I would have loved it to be a little bit more opaque at first, but I do appreciate the sheer. The sparkle is really nice. It does, you do have to really work on layering it so to get it to where it needs to go. So if you're looking for a nice sparkly shadow, this definitely will do that for you. It shears out really like quite a bit, so you can see it's invisible. Now if you were to build it, let it dry down, build it, it does become more opaque. So I can appreciate working from sheer to full on this, but I would have loved it being exactly what is in there, like exactly like the opacity, everything. Like when you glop it on, like really thick, I want it to be that. But again, this would be nice. I feel like you could be more versatile with it, because then if you start off like that, you can go from day to evening, I guess. Because sometimes when I don't have time to do makeup for work, I typically just put on a sparkly shadow all over my lid and call it a day. And then some mascara. So I can appreciate that for work. It's going to still have my pizzazz to it, but it's going to be sheer. Of course, it's a liquid shadow. It's going to stay pretty well, it seems. It seems like it dries down really well. Okay, so this one definitely not doubled as a highlighter. This is the Pig. It's a gorgeous shade, very pretty, and it did really well in the inner corner. I'm gonna put a little more there, so I feel like I could build. And these aren't stinging my eyes, which is good. As a highlighter, it will not do. I feel like it dries down too fast to be a highlighter. I don't know. Over matte makeup, it's just not working for me. So I might play with it a little more. This is really pretty as an inner corner highlight, and honestly, like, it's okay. Let's move on to the lips. This is horrendous. It smells disgusting. What does it smell like? Honestly, it smells like rancid tea. And it's already like hitting, when you roll it down, it hits there, and you could already see it's got some damage. So it's not something. This is the Ox. It smells like an ox. I don't know what oxes smell like, but it stinks. Plasticky green tea is what it smells like rancid plastic. It smells like a smell I've smelled before, and I cannot place it, but it's not. I mean, it's a gorgeous, like your personal pink. It's really pretty. It made the color gorgeous, but it tastes as awful as it smells. And it's $1.25, so at least I'm not out that much money. The lip oil, very pretty. Honestly, it's not, oh my god, this is amazing. It's okay. It's very sheer. It's very I would say just a typical gloss. It's not something crazy. I feel like this is just meh. on it. Sorry, you can probably hear a car drive by. It's a lip oil, and this one is the Dragon. It's called Purple Gold. I wish it had some gold shift in it. That'd be cool, but doesn't. Finally, the Lip Plumper. This is from their OG line, or their regular line, the one in the pink box. Burning, it does not. Oh, this one's called Carmina Pink. So it did have a color, Carmina Pink. Anyways, it's a beautiful pink. It just does not give you that plumping action you would like. It does not burn. I like lip plumpers to burn, like the ones that burn for me that you can get for $1, and I don't have one on me because I always have them in my purse, but it is the Five Below, and they look like the Charlotte Tilbury lip plumpers. They burn a little, but they feel nice. So if you're gonna spend 25 cents less, I would just get it at Five Below. This lip plumper is not anything special. It cools. It does not plump and burn. And I like for lip plumpers to burn a little. That's just my preference on lip plumpers. So overall, do I feel like this is amazing? It's dollar store, Dollar Tree, whatever. For $1.25, I would not waste my money on this guy, for sure. Don't waste your money on that guy. These, I would probably, yeah, you could work with these. These, whatever. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Not bad for $6. So that is my little spiel. I was looking for these guys over and over, and I couldn't find them. And then finally I found them on a display and thought I would try it out and share it with you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you subscribing to my videos, and also you know, being patient with me as I try to build my channel a little bit more. I'm trying to get back into it. It's just been very busy with my work, and just I've been going through a lot of a depression state. So hopefully this will help me kind of get out of that funk and get back into my creativity. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.